Good morning. It is Sunday and I am planning to shoot 4 YouTube videos and I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. So I'm doing like video inception, and I figured why not bring you along. So the main video that I'm trying to shoot today is about how I write a YouTube script. But I also wrote down everything I did to plan that video to then film a video on planning videos. And I figured why not show the filming process of that video so that we're kind of killing 3 birds with 1 stone. So it is a Sunday and I am not usually filming or working on a Sunday, but sometimes things change and schedules need to be moved around. This week we actually had like 4 different appointments. Between dentist appointments, dermatologist appointments, doctor's appointments, hair appointments, it meant I didn't have mostly full work days this week. So I just have to move some things around to be able to then get these videos shot because YouTube content is my primary content and it's pretty much how I continue to grow my business. So while I prefer not to work on Sundays, sometimes just to be flexible through the week, I may have to take a few hours here today. What I want to actually show you here today in this video though is obviously how I do my makeup, how I change my clothes, what my setup looks like. Basically, pop these videos out in the next 2 hours so you can be a fly on the wall and see how maybe you could incorporate this into your content cycle. Now I'm no beauty guru. I do like to play around with makeup, but it doesn't mean I actually know what I'm doing. So I like to use, for right now, I'm using this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. And then this is from Target, a Maybelline Instant Age Rewind for, these dark circles under our eyes. And then I do put a little concealer under that. And this is from Charlotte Tilbury as well. Again, I don't know. I just play around with makeup. I try different brands when they're on sale or when I see something on a TikTok video, I try it out. I also don't know if this is the right way to wear your makeup, but this is what I do and it works for me. I generally like to keep my makeup super simple because I don't know how to do it other ways and I would need to be quick to get to filming because the filming is the more important part. I just like to put the makeup on to cover up some of my rosacea, make my skin look a little bit even so it looks better on camera, and just keep it super simple. This is something new I've seen the TikTok girls do, and it's like a liquid bronze that you dot on your face. I'm gonna make sure I look in the mirror behind me to make sure I get this right. And I've only done this a couple of times, but I have like the way that this liquid bronzer actually works on my face better than the powdered bronze that I've been wearing for a long time. Gotta get it out of here, but that is my professional makeup feedback. I will put some setting powder all over my face now too because I know I probably have about 2 hours to film here and I'm already getting a little bit warm in this bathroom, probably because I have sweatpants on, but I want to try to get the makeup from not melting off of my face and also not looking too shiny on camera. Usually that's not a problem for me because I'm not shooting for long periods of time, but just to make the makeup kind of sit there for enough time for me to get those videos filmed without looking a total melted face mess. Other than mascara, which I need to do, I also put on highlighter for my cheekbones and my nose and right in between my eyes because that helps my eyes seem a little bit brighter. I have very dark circle eyes, so I do that to make it a little bit brighter. And then some blush. Once I put the mascara on, we will move on into the office and I will show you how I set that up and we'll get started filming. So this is going to be the look for these videos and I'm going to be completely transparent because I like to share what I'm going through. I'm not loving my hair today. I do not know what's going on with it. I could sit here for another 20 minutes and worry about it and fuss around with it, but that's not going to get me to getting the content done so then I can enjoy the rest of my Sunday. So again, you may think not everything is perfect or you don't have everything set up perfect. I'm not liking the hair today, but we are going to just let it go and realize it's just one thing that I'm noticing and I need to focus on the content at hand. So let's get going. So my goal here today was to get started by 11 o'clock. And so we're here in the office. We're good. It is 10:54 and I've done a lot of preparation because I don't want to focus on anything else on filming day other than hair, makeup, film these videos, and move on with my day. So what I've done prior to this, you'll want to watch this video that will be published in how I plan my videos before I even sit down to film them. A majority of it happens here on Asana. So I'm gonna pull up the first video that I need to film here today. And I have every piece of the planning process that I need to get done in a checklist. And I also have the link to the Google Drive folder that the video game plan is saved at. So what I'm gonna do now is get this ready to go, get my filming set up ready to go, and I should be recording within the next 5 minutes. I'm gonna switch this video over to my cell phone video so you guys can actually see the difference between the Sony ZV-1 and the cell phone to see if you notice any difference, because I'm gonna need this camera to film my videos. Let's go. Time to switch you over. Now I'm all in about keeping things super simple. So this is just like a tinted chapstick. The only reason why I do put some chapstick on or tinted lipstick or something on my lips is so it doesn't look like my lips blend into my face. So everything's good to go. We got the camera set up. I'm gonna make my screen just a little bit bigger. I have, again, if you wanna know how I plan my videos and how I wrote the script, I will link to all those videos because this is a video inception. We're doing these all in one day. We're gonna get the camera back on. I like to tap myself on this camera so that it stays zoomed on me. And I'm not gonna move around at all. I used to move around a little bit, but right now, again, keeping things simple as possible, I'm just gonna sit here and share my content. So let's get started. I do have a desk that rises, so I wanna make sure I'm centered in the video and that I have enough space above my head and I'm far enough away so that when we edit, we can crop in and crop out without being like plastered into my face. So I think we're good to go with setting. Hit record. I like to say what video this is. This is Ranking Factors, October 21. Business owners who want to use their YouTube content to grow their business or in otherwise generate more sales and book more clients from their YouTube content. Okay, so I just wrapped finishing that first video that I needed to film, and now I'm going to take thumbnails. This is a very important process, especially after recording, because if you have your hair and makeup done, you want to take those thumbnails so you don't forget about them. Now, in my game plan I have over here, I have examples of what I'm trying to achieve with my thumbnails in different faces or different poses that I want to do. So I'm going to take a look at this, and then you're going to see that I just turned my camera on self timer and get a few photos that way. So I'm going to switch my camera from movie mode to auto. Okay, next one. I like to have a couple different options because if a thumbnail's not performing well, I want to have a backup option and then a backup option. All right, and the third option. And I generally like to just throw a smiling one in as backup. Okay, so I have all of that done for the first video. So what I do now is I move the card of that video into edit because it will be edited. And I'm gonna pull up the next video the same way I did the first time, pull up the script, but I gotta go change my shirt. And this is how I will do it for, what do I have? That one and one more, and I'm filming this one right here, so that will be 4 videos. Let me keep going. So I've gone ahead and I've quickly changed. I also want to share my kids and my husband are home right now as I'm filming, and it took me a long time to get comfortable filming while they were home because I feel weird talking to a camera. I do film while they are home, so if you happen to hear vacuuming, laundry like the dryer, yelling at children to stop wrestling or throwing things at each other, it's just a part of life, right? And your audience will appreciate that authenticity. So I wouldn't stress out if not everything is quiet at your home, because if your audience is like my audience, those of you that are watching, you probably have kids at home, or you probably have people at your house, whether you're a caretaker to your parents or to somebody. And we have to be realistic. We can't always film in a super quiet house because life is going on. So I want to also share that with you because I can hear the vacuum cleaner right now as I get ready to film this. I'm not going to let it stop me because I want to stay on schedule. We are looking at 11:35. So that first video took me about 30 minutes total to film because I had the plan over here and I knew exactly what I needed to share, plus get the thumbnail. So let me move on to this next video and share what I do after that. I'm also a little nervous about this shirt because it's darker, and usually black messes a little bit with the lighting of the camera. So it's something to think about with darker colors. I'm looking at the camera, this is coming up more of a green. So I'm hoping it doesn't look terrible with the lighting, but also done is better than perfect. So let's keep going. October 25th, best YouTube content planning process. YouTube videos can be a major marketing asset for your business that continues to generate leads and sales for literally years to come. Okay, so now the vacuuming is driving me bonkers, so I am going to tell him to stop vacuuming. Sometimes, you know. Real quick, if you are new here, my name is Trena and I'm a YouTube strategist. Alright, so now I moved on to the last and final YouTube video of the day. I started at 11. We are at 2:10. My goal was to be done at 1. I'm probably going to hit that. This is the third video that I've shot, but I'm also shooting this one, so that will be 4. And so if you think about it, that is a whole month's worth of content that I've shot here in a matter of an hour and a half. Now, yes, I have planned this content in advance. You can watch exactly how I plan those videos right here. And I've scripted them in advance as well. So again, when I have to sit down and film, this is why it goes so quickly. I pull that up, I film this video, take the thumbnails, move to the next video. So let me show you what I do after I'm done filming these videos, after I film this one. Also, battery situation is getting kind of dire. I'm not sure how much longer because my batteries didn't charge right last night. So I've been trying to hopefully get through all of this before we don't have any battery. So always remember, make sure your batteries are plugged in right. And I got about 30 minutes on this camera card. I'm hoping this video doesn't go over 30 minutes. I'm trying a different strategy with my length. So let's see how this goes. Let's get this next one going. If you're using YouTube as a business owner to help you build your visibility, grow your email list, generate more sales to your digital products, or book more clients, all right, so I just finished wrapping up my third video and the problems. I just want to share behind the scenes because, again, filming is never going to go perfect. And so the problem that I had is these batteries weren't charged properly. I have, I think, a problem with the charging deck, and so I'm going to have to figure that out. But I kept running out of batteries, and I couldn't get the final video done. I got halfway through the final video. So what I did is I had in my box of equipment a dummy battery where it allows me to plug this video in. I pulled it out, I made it work, and I got that video finished. I did take a break to eat some lunch, hoping that the batteries would get full enough while I braked, but again, it didn't charge right. So again, I tell you, it may not run smoothly, but you have to work with what you're doing. And I did not want to not get these videos done today because I don't want to waste this. So I did have complications. I just decided to flip some things around. I ate lunch while I waited on the battery. Now, after I'm done filming, I am going to take the camera card out of the camera, obviously, and plug it into my computer and upload the raw footage to Google Drive. Now, because I'm going to be trying to get 2 videos out a week, half of my videos are going to be edited by my video editor and half of my videos are going to be edited by me. And I think I'm going to share with you a behind the scenes of how I edit. If you do want to see a behind the scenes of how I edit, drop in the comments editing videos and anything particular you want to see about how I edit or any questions that you have about editing. The other part of filming my content will be the B-roll footage or the screen sharing. And so I don't need to do that with my hair like this. It's a Sunday. I do want to do some stuff weekend related. We do need to get groceries and whatnot. So I don't need to have this completely done to get screen recordings. Also, if I'm going to do some screen sharing stuff, it'll probably be on Loom and I'm just like in a little circle. So you don't have to have complete hair and makeup done for that. The other thing that I will need to do is grab the thumbnail photos that I took and put a filter on them and send them to custom thumbnails, which is where we create our thumbnails right now. But the bulk of what I try to do on a filming day is to shoot these videos. And again, I try to get the most out of this day as possible because technically I shot 4 while I was shooting 3 because I shot this behind the scenes type video. I will show you real quickly how I set this all up because maybe you haven't seen what my filming setup looks like. And if you have any more questions about filming YouTube, let me know below as well so I can do a follow-up video if you need me to. So if we flip over here, I have my ring light straight at me and I have this softbox light at an angle because this window gets a lot of light and it gets pretty bright. So this light is to balance that light. I also then have my script right here. You can see I have it in a larger font if I scroll down here. And then some of the ways I was getting B-roll is from my phone camera over here. So I am now back on my regular camera. You were on my phone camera, so you can see the difference, but it does allow me to get quick B-roll as well, just setting it up over there. If you want to see what any of these videos look like that I shot here today, I will link them on a playlist on your screen right now. And if you do want to grab the exact plan that I use to create all of my videos, go to trenalittle.com/script to grab that for a limited time of just $7. I hope you enjoyed following me for the past 4 hours, and I'll see you in the next video.